was like, okay, here's where he's going to be using me. I had a certain amount saved up that was supposed to be good for a few months before, my business like really picked up because I was going to have all this time to focus on just my business. So I was like, okay, did the math. We going to be good. It did not go as planned, y'all. It did not go as planned. And I realize now that God was answering my prayer to use me because my heart was open to actually being used. The way that you see my future, I want to be aligned with that. I want to do whatever it is that you want me to do, God. What I didn't realize was that to be used, I have to surrender myself, which means I have to release control. Whew. As somebody that needs to have everything in order, releasing that control, oh my goodness. Looking back, I could see it so clearly, but I did not think that meant I had to release control of everything that I was holding so tight on. Like I had to release control on my finances. I had to release control of my children. I had to release the control of my marriage. I had to release the control of what I thought my future would be in the timeline that I thought it would be. I had to release it all. I had to release everything that I held so tightly onto because the image that I had in my head has been altered because I had allowed other people to dictate what I was doing. So, what I was doing was clearly not on the path of what he would have me do. I had to release control of everything, surrender everything. And it was not until recently that I realized that's what was happening. It's something that I prayed for. I had to surrender my financials to him. It really bothers me when I don't have an abundance because if I can't see a year down, like we're going to be good, it really scares me. Like I need to have an abundance. Like I need to know, I need to have that pattern to know we're going to be good. We're not going to be needing for nothing. Child, he said, release it. You can't be used if you controlling. If you trying to control everything. It's so powerful, y'all. Me or my family have not needed for anything at all. At all. Like at one point, I worried about bills coming. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy or I'm lying, but I'm so serious. The very next day, I got a check in the mail from products I used in college. It's a detox tea. They sent me $100 check for a recall. Now I should have been worried, but I was like, God, like you just keep doing it. It was mind blowing. Like I have not needed for anything. When I tell you the money was just, the resources were there. The resources were there and never lacking. My mind was just blown and I just knew that I needed to stay the course of what I was supposed to be doing. Like keep following the voices that he's given me to go here, go there, do what you're supposed to be doing. Which is why I'm here with you guys. Do what you're supposed to be doing, and I got you. You keep worrying about all this other stuff. I got you. Release control. You said you want me to use you. I'm going to use you, and this going to be your testimony. I released the finances. I see it was imperative because my self worth was like tightly intertwined with having a quote unquote real job, a 9 to 5. I had to release all control of that to learn that who I am is not tied to how much money I make or what I could buy for people or what I could do for people. I was slowly unbraiding because they were just so tightly bound together. I was piece by piece, he was letting me know, like, I'm going to have to break you all the way down so you can see this is not why you are worthy. And it was a very tough and brutal breakdown, y'all. I had to get down to the bottom to realize, okay, it's like to really get it in my head. This is not why you are worthy. It has nothing to do with that at all. And God showed me that very clearly. And I'm so grateful, so happy that I learned that. I was so concerned with how much money I was going to be making or everything that I could buy for my loved ones. Like, to a certain extent, yes, I need to be concerned with the money, but it was like at the forefront. And I feel like God snatched me up. Like, y'all ever been snatched up before? I cannot say I have because I was a very well behaved child, but I imagine this is what it was like. Like, God snatched me up and was like, girl, come on now. Like, what I keep trying to tell you, I keep trying to show you that's not why you're worthy. And I finally got it.